Right now, Bitcoin is losing momentum, and in this exact video, I'm going to talk about the rounding top structure, the Bitcoin that is actually losing a significant amount of momentum on the momentum indicators right now on the daily time frame, and much more important stuff that we need to discuss right now. So don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video, because this will be a very important one. And can we once again smash it back above 500? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term first. So once looking at the imminent short term, we are still actually in a losing structure after we basically confirmed lower highs every single time together with lower lows in the price action of Bitcoin. Currently on the imminent short term, we can start to see that we're creating a small little upper sloping support line, but basically as soon as we do break below this support line, we could potentially see lower targets getting reached for Bitcoin. You can see also clearly that on the horizontal support, we are still finding support around that 23.8k region, and yeah, really as soon as we do fall below this region, we could potentially go down very quickly for Bitcoin. But currently, I am not a very big fan of the structure, how it is currently looking for Bitcoin. Of course, maybe if we do break this trend line right here on the top side, I could start to be a little bit more bullish again. But currently on the imminent short term, I don't really think that the price action is looking so strong here. You can see it also happening on the 4-hourly time frame. You see that rejection from the top side happening every single time, and basically after you got rejected, you move down towards this important support box, and currently we're hovering around the support box and basically not really seeing a strong bounce happening for Bitcoin. But once Bitcoin does actually break below the red box of support, we could straight away see a fall down to 22.6k, and that could of course lead towards some more bearish price action for Bitcoin. But currently what we can really see also on the 4-hourly time frame is that we're creating this upper sloping support line, and the question really remains, for how long are we going to hold on towards this level? If we do hold on towards this level right here, things are going to be looking better for Bitcoin. But as soon as we do break below it, that is really the point where we should start to worry. You can see it also happening here on the 4-hourly time frame from a bigger perspective. You can see previous resistance flipping into support right here, and right now also holding us up as support. But as soon as we do break below this level, we could once again experience a bigger dump towards the downside. So currently, I am starting to take more profits on my swing trade actually for Bitcoin. Why? Is because on the bigger perspective, not on necessarily on the imminent short term. Yes, there is some weakness on the imminent short term, but on the bigger perspective, things are definitely not looking as good in my opinion. So you can see right now on the bigger perspectives that on the daily time frame for Bitcoin, we are seeing lower highs getting formed on the RSI, and at the same time also a lower high on the MACD. And we're currently seeing a bearish MACD cross happening. I want to be pointing that out as well. We're seeing a bearish MACD cross happening right now here. And at the same time, the price action is forming a higher high. And while we're forming this higher high, it's actually a less exponential high for the Bitcoin price action. So what this is indicating is somewhat of a rounding top structure with weakening momentum. And we have seen a rounding top structure many times before. And to be clearly say this straight away, a rounding top doesn't mean that we have to crash down to 14k or whatsoever. No, a rounding top means that we could maybe see a bigger cooler phase before eventually having that bounce back towards the upside. And that is also what I think right now here. I think we're going to be seeing a similar structure right here, a significant cool period for maybe 1 or 2 months, and after that we could start to see the next rally happening again for Bitcoin. So why am I saying this? Is because I have seen this structure many times before happening in the price chart of Bitcoin, and it is playing out once again right now. And that is why I'm starting to take some more profits on my trades, because it's very obvious on how it's currently playing out. You can see also the previous times here, we created that bearish divergence for Bitcoin here as well, bearish divergence, right now as well, bearish divergence. So we can clearly see momentum is dying off, and purely from the price structure, we can see that we're creating a weakening structure towards the top side, what means that you're creating a rounding top, what is a typical reversal signal for the price action of Bitcoin. So it is not that I expect Bitcoin is going to go down to $12,000. However, what I am saying is that it is actually quite likely that we're going to go in towards a bigger cool phase. But of course, my bias will turn around as soon as we do break above $25,000 with a confirmed daily candle close. If we confirm the break above here with an more exponential high, I honestly think the trend could last longer. But how it is currently looking at this moment right now, it is actually not looking like the trend is so extremely strong. And that is why I'm saying this. Of course, My bias could also swap around if we do break above this range, but for now on, I don't really think that it is looking that extremely exciting for Bitcoin right now. And you can see it also here on the daily time frame for Bitcoin is that we actually are currently retesting also the parabolica, because yeah, Bitcoin has been in a parabolic rally towards the upside, and right now we're seeing first move was very exponential, second move was less exponential, third move even less exponential, and you can see also the lows are getting less exponential. So the parabolic is also looking to end, and you can see that currently actually we're potentially already starting to break below it, what means that there is a sign of worry for Bitcoin getting started. There is a sign that the momentum is really drying up in the market and that we could see a turnaround in the price action of Bitcoin. So I wanted to be pointing this out. No, I'm not a mega bear, only I'm a realist. And if I look at the price action for Bitcoin right now, it is just looking dangerous for me to keep holding up my trade open. So I am going to start taking more profits of this trade. You can see that I'm currently only in this trade with 120,000 US dollars, and I'm actually starting to look for, of course, to take more profits out of it. Currently, I only took 7,000 US dollars in profit, but I'm looking to lock in more profits as we get another bounce towards the upside. I'm going to lock in more and more profits from of this exact trade right here. So that is what I'm currently doing. And with all the money I'm making from of this trade, I could of course open a new trade again. And with a new trade, I could even make more money. So it's good to take some profits sometimes here to of course look for a new entry. But currently I'm also going to be looking potentially at some crazy shorting positions. When will I be looking at that? And how will I be looking at that? Basically, if I do see a confirmation of this break below this upward sloping support line, that is the point where I would really start to worry and maybe want to be opening up a small short position on that 4 hourly time frame for Bitcoin on that exact retest. So I'm going to look at that. I'm going to keep my eyes wide open on this level right here. So guys, that was it for me in today's update video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. It's definitely looking dangerous for Bitcoin right now, but I want to be pointing this out to everyone out there before you get fooled here. So without any further ado, this was it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to slap up that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.